in the third quarter. Norfolk State leading 50-26. And another turnover as Mimi Wheeler comes up with the steal. She goes the length of the floor, puts it off the glass, and good.
Pushing out into the three-point line. They're really forcing the Hornets to go into the paint.
Another steal pick up by Wheeler as she attacks the basket, and basket is good.
Put back. Now the Sparks only trail by one. Another turnover.
And back comes Wheeler. Wheeler into the paint area. Lays it off the glass and good. And the Spartans up by one.
That looked pretty. And now we see the Bulldogs. Every made basket, the Bulldogs have been able to get into a full court press.
Giving a little bit of Norfolk State's own medicine here.
Yes.
Wheeler left open at the free throw line, and she'll knock that down.
Gotta love that shot that pass by
Wheeler. Johnson and Wheeler have combined for 29 already. They had 56 their last time out. Wheeler again, just too strong.
Back into the ball game, and she turns it over. Callahan having to guard Mimi Wheeler.
Near wing Richardson, deeper near wing Wheeler. Back top of the arc Diawara, reverses to Fields right side.
Minute 13 left to play. Johnson almost had it knocked away, ends up right with it.
It's good to see that legacy continue at Auburn, isn't it?
Certainly is.
How about Wheeler?
Nice kick out. Johnson right into the three. Couldn't hit. Thomas tapped it right to Johnson, though. Up and under. Not sure how that passed.
Clark works around the perimeter, now works it inside to Mimi Wheeler, left hand running.
Everything very difficult for them to score.
Norfolk State right back into the offensive zone as Mimi Wheeler.
Play 14-0, tough to do as Wheeler is there on the O board.
The way that they're coming out, you can tell the intensity is there.
And two, being able to play in front of a home crowd as this one's up ahead in the crowd. And 11 rebounds in that win in the semifinals over Maryland Eastern Shore. 6-0 run for the Bison, ended right there. They're trying to make it 3 straight years. 20 minutes to decide who will punch their ticket and move on to the NCAA tournament. And a handful of steals as well. For the Spartans, they give it to her, 22 and white. She tries to go to work and does. Wheeler, strong. Coppin, South Carolina State, 2 20-point performances. Wheeler showing off to help lead the charge, not the possession you want out of the break. As Williams kind of
That's off the mark from Schmeichel. Norfolk State playing fearless, a 7-0 start. Good ball movement, finds Wheeler, back in the game with 2 fouls. Spins her way free, cashes in. Shot clock ticks down to 6. And now Wheeler lines up the 3. Got it! Kierra Wheeler. Wheeler on the inside, great take for 2. Norfolk State still within striking distance though, only an 8-point deficit. Kierra Wheeler to try and make it a 2-possession game, and she does. A little breathing room for Maryland. Wheeler answers.
And now if you're Norfolk State, you just got to get a basket any way you can.
Right on cue. Wheeler sticks it. Big time make it.
When they have the experience of playing with each other and coming off a big time victory.
Nice feed down low. Wheeler, beautiful take.
Diamond Johnson in the low post. Way to take her time and finish with the step through in the left hand.
Wheeler straight on 3. That'll go. This was a 6-point game not that long ago. Wheeler shot fake with 10 seconds. Here she goes in the lane. Floater over Barker's good. Really talented team from Norfolk, Virginia. That talent includes Wheeler. Boy, Richard, it just feels like this is playing out the way Norfolk State wanted if they do want a chance to come back and win this game. Wheeler from 3. Now 10 on the shot clock. Here's Wheeler against Azuma. Wheeler, spot up jumper. Fields. Wheeler, spot 3. That was massive.
It is moved with such a purpose out there. Wheeler down low.
Silky smooth type of game, right? Just very athletic. Don't know what she's going to do.
That is what goes. Johnson, the poised spin move, the poised pass, and a poised 2 points. In tight. Richardson snapped it away. Hoisted the 3, couldn't hit. Down low. Down low they go. Wheeler able to finish. Johnson saw the lead pass all the way up to DeBriah Clark. Follow-up bid is good.
She's in the top 20 nationally in double-doubles this season as Fields is harassed. And she gives to Wheeler at the free throw line and knocks down her. And almost a turnover recovered by Norfolk State. Williams, no. Wheeler with an offensive rebound and putback.
This third quarter for the Spartans, and that's a total of 18.
Her first 3 from distance against the Spartans. Here's Wheeler with a pretty spin move and goes window for 2. Ford, the sophomore from Winter Haven, Florida, with her first 2. And on the other end is Wheeler, and she'll lay it in. Fields getting double teamed. Found Wheeler, takes it all the way into the lane, and hits her first shot.
The Spartans, a lot of havoc.
Williams only started 3 times in the regular season, but scored 11 points in the quarterfinal win against South Carolina State. Spartans up 4-3. Wheeler with the great up fake and scores yet again. They go back to Wheeler. Guarded by Lawrence. Faces up and hits again. 5 for the Spartans on the floor. A rolling pass to Wheeler down low, and that's too easy. Diawara for 3. As she hits the floor, so did Lawrence. Wheeler inside will get a chance at 3 on the other end. Here's Jones. Still can't get on track. Johnson races it down. Richardson spoon feeds it to Wheeler, and she'll lay it in. Here's Fields. Wheeler with the long 2 and showing off the range here. We look to Wheeler. The head fake on Lawrence and 2.
Neither team is led by more than 4 so far. Top of the arc. Hands it off to Richardson. Spartans up 1 with the ball. 5:12 to go, second quarter. Richardson gives to Wheeler, 15 feet out. Backs down the shorter Randall. Inbound goes in the backcourt to Fields. Fields over on the far right wing. Off a screen now to her left. Looks down against the smaller Richardson. Hooks it up short. Good help from Wheeler. Rebound Spartans.
That was a better effort by the Tigers.
And now Wheeler, top of the arc, Diawara, reversing it to Fields' right wing against the Mizzou man-to-man. Trying to feed the post. There's Wheeler about 15 feet out making the catch. ISO'd against Galakalandi.
Of head coach Larry Vickers. Took over the team in the 2015-2016 season. Underneath, the layup is good. Hyman Johnson, the feed underneath. Reeves, left-handed scoop shot. Bounce path underneath and off the window and good by Reeves. No good, but there is the offensive rebound with under 90 seconds left to play in the first half. Entertaining first half. Wheeler right over Dabo. Off the window, no, and it's Wheeler. Puts it right back.
In scoring opportunities.
This is Clark from Wheeler. Back to Wheeler. She'll try to go down the right side of the lane, using her strength, and puts it off the window and scores. That's a good job. And, Joe, that's such a lost art in basketball today on the college level, and especially the professional level.
It certainly is.
Diamond Johnson attacks, pulls up at the free throw line, no good. Wheeler gets the rebound.
Kierra Wheeler right behind her with 15 points of contest as Ojukwu is off the mark. Kierra Wheeler, though, 15 points, 9 boards a game, 5th in the MEAC in score.
That is impressive.
You're playing a tough schedule. Diawara off the backboard, cleaned up when you have that many honors.
Just put all that stuff in the garage.
That's the only way you can fit it all in there. And Wheeler, look at her go. Johnson gives it up. What a feed. Fair. It's a great defensive play. And the Bears give it right back up. Johnson, Wheeler for 2. Here's Johnson. Inside, Wheeler's wide open. Ojukwu with a tough pass, can't finish, grabs her own miss, and gives it right back.
And again, there's another rim run.
To Wheeler.
Token kind of press is you just want to make them play one half of the floor. Oh my goodness.
But Wheeler's wide open, and you can't do that.
I'm impressed with it. Something good's going to become of this.
Bodies hitting the deck.
The no look.
Wheeler.
Oh my goodness.
Spartans have made 5 of their last 6 shots. Make it 5 of their last 7, but Wheeler with a chance. And when you give her second opportunity.
Lobs it in for Wheeler. Wheeler drives the baseline, puts it off the glass, and no good. She comes down with the rebound. And this time, Clark doesn't go. Offensive rebound, though, comes down to Diamond Rogers. Diamond Johnson kicks off to Sky Robinson. Robinson splits the double, kicks off to Wheeler underneath the basket, who will lay it off the glass. 22 of 36 for the ball game. Here's a 3 from Kierra Wheeler, top of the key. She knocks one in. The basketball with the left hand, puts up the shot, doesn't go. Offensive rebound. And the Spartans looking for their first deuce of the ball game, and it comes. There is A.J. Richardson has the basketball, kicks it out wide open in the corner is Wheeler. Her three's up and good. 15 turnovers today. Leading 51-27, make it 53-27. Works the ball around to Fields. Fields leads it for Wheeler. Nice job getting the player in the air, and Wheeler. Wheeler has a 10 on the shot clock. She splits a double, gets into the lane, puts it up off the glass, and good.
Talk about the wins they've had so far this year as well. Some good wins over SEC teams.
As Mimi Wheeler. Thrive off their defense. As the Spartans look to go inside again, here is Mimi Wheeler.
Time to find the open player, not able to knock it down, but it's very encouraging on the unselfish play. Like that play by AJ.
Bringing the basketball, 10 on the shot clock. Nice feed off to Wheeler from Diamond. 8 on the shot clock. She looks in for Wheeler, who works on the baseline. Wheeler bullies her way into the painted area, puts it up quickly. Comes Norfolk State, it's a 3-on-1 break. Mimi Wheeler goes to the basket, lays it up the glass. Off the inbound, Mimi Wheeler spots up a 3. She knocks it down. Clark quickly the other way. Misses everything. Offensive rebound, though, comes down to Wheeler. ability to rebound, but not only rebound, but finish in traffic.
Yeah, she's a Power 5 transfer, went to Gonzaga and Utah. The University of Utah, an Idaho native, finds her way in Baltimore, and a good find for Coach Davis in the Bears.
And just a redshirt freshman.
Yep. Champions are made here at Norfolk State as we see the women with back-to-back championships on the basketball court.
As Mimi Wheeler has been. The Spartans come back into the front court. Here's Wheeler on the baseline. She puts it off the glass, and she is. AJ works with the left hand dribble, looks off for Mimi Wheeler. Great finish at the basket in the hands of Fields. Naya probes, lobs it in. Nice speed for Wheeler, who puts it off the glass.
Great looks for NCCU, but here come the Spartans. Post touch for Wheeler against the freshman Diana Blake. That's Barbecue Chickens playing AAU basketball in the Philly area. Wheeler off a nice flex cut inside. 19-11. And making her first season playing point guard for North Carolina Central. Tippy Robertson, last year a redshirt senior out of Chicago. She spent the entire season guiding the offense for NC.
To get that layup to go. At this point, they're just playing for pride.
Wheeler.